Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. It is Friday, so you already know we are trading options, we are making money, we are reviewing our plays, and we are looking at what could expire worth us and what we are going to roll into the next week. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, we trade options each and every single week with a goal to increase the balance. I'm trying to get to 110,000 by the end of 2024, and so we are hitting it hard each and every single week with long-term assets, short-term assets, and trades selling cash secured puts and covered calls. So let's get at it. Let's look at what we have. Let's look at what we did for the week, and let's see what money we can make today. So right now on the floor, we have just over about $100 worth of options income. We have Amazon looking great, Riot looking great, Tesla looking great, TSLL looking good, and Mara looking good as well. So everything is going really well. We have some stocks that are up. Amazon obviously killing it. Tesla is almost a break even, which is absolutely awesome. We held that stock down. I think it was down like 4,000 or 5,000 at one point. And then everything else is in the green. One thing I do want to highlight is, my gosh, look at Mara. This thing is on an absolute rocket ride to the moon. Up 137% in the last month. We only have 15 shares, which was our odd lot. And that odd lot is up 170%. Holy. Imagine if we would have held more. That's crazy. Mara's crazy. And you know what's even more nuts is I think this stock could go even more. Obviously, a lot of news for the Bitcoin ETF. Hopefully we get an approval coming up on the 9th, but just had to highlight this here. Wish I had more shares. Average cost $9.88. Mars trading at $26.76. We're up 170% on that. That's freaking nuts. So that's where we're at on that. But let's roll some options. Let's look at some plays we had for the week. I did have some plays that I made on Monday. I sold TSLL. I want to say it was this one. I have two. Yeah. Nope. I sold this on the 11th, so it must have been this one right here. Yep, on the 18th. So I sold this option for $80, the 1373 put for next week. And that one's looking really good, so we will let that continue to ride. And then oh yeah, that one's up as well. I own a bunch of that. And then I have another play on Mara. We could actually just go down to the history here. There we go. I bought to close, and I booked the profit on this one, so I bought to close for a penny each. And freed up the capital there, and that's probably what we sold the TSLL with. So those are the plays for the week. We're up over 500 between all these options, which I love to see, and we are finally out of the money on Tesla. We have been in the money and rolling for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and we are finally out of it, and it makes me really happy. So if we go to Tesla, we scroll down. Let me get all the way down to the bottom here and go to the history. You can see we finally got out. So obviously, we've been buying Tesla, but we've been just rolling and rolling and rolling. So you can see the short call roll there for plus 101, short call roll there for plus 3, short call roll right here for minus 225. We have just been rolling this sucker in the money since November 10th, I think. So happy to be out of the money. Happy that Tesla has started to rebound a little bit. We've been believing in the company. We continue to believe in the company, and it's time to get back to making some money on Tesla. So first but not least, let's roll some Amazon, let's roll some Tesla, let's close out some Riot, and let's open some new positions. So we'll close out Riot. This one's at $1. We are up 85% on the position, $24. So we're going to come in here and we are going to buy to close 4 contracts. It's going to cost us $4, and it's going to release $5,400 worth of capital. So that is released. That profit is booked, and bought that back for a penny, which is exactly what we want to do. TSLL, this one, it says for $1, but the minimum I can close is for $5. So we're probably just going to roll this one out. We're just going to roll this position. That's the only way we can get $1. We're going to do the 29th. And what are we at, the 1223? Probably can't get anywhere close to that. We might go 2 weeks out. Let's do the 1273. Actually, I wouldn't even mind the 1323 if I'm going to be dead honest with you. Let's do this. 51 credit. See if we can get a fill for that. We're right in the middle. Should be able to get it done. Yep. Boom. So that's $51 we just made there. And let's just take a look at the breakdown to see what we got the close at. We got the close at 0.03. Love that. So we saved ourselves 2 cents there. And then we got the fill at the 18. So that's $45 worth of credit right there. Each one of those sold for 15. So that's with the buy to close and the sell to open. So we just rolled that Tesla put out. to the 29th. We have a Tesla put at 1.5, and then we have this Mara. This is at 0.02. So this one's up 90%, almost completely done there. And it should, we can look at the simulate returns, which is a new thing. As time goes on, we should get to the 0.01. Yeah. So we're going to hit 0.01 when maybe on the 30th, 29th. Right there. So the 28th, it's estimating that we should hit 0.01. So not too many days apart. We're just going to let that sit, and then I'll probably close that out next week. Christmas is next week, so we have a shorter trading week. So I'm going to let Mara ride for now. We have some capital available at 6,800. And let's get rolling to Tesla, right? So we're at $9. This is theta decay right here. Check this out. We were at $400 a contract on the 18th, which was Monday. And just look at this. 200, now down to 236, and just slowly 100, 80, 70, 60, 50, and now $9. So let's roll this sucker out. We are not, my goal is not to get right back in the money on this, but I want to collect some premium. So if I sold the 260, I could collect $373 worth of premium today. I'm above my strike price. Everything's looking good there, but you know, I could lose some capital gains there. So we are going to, let's see here. Let me look at this 270. 270 is a 0.17 delta, pays us $121. I think we're going to go with the 270. Like I said, I'm not married to Tesla. I like to get in and out of Tesla, and I'm glad to be back at the aggressive point. So I'm going to try to do some in and outs, and hopefully we can continue to slowly grind up. I think I'm going to trade this 0.21 delta or the 0.2 delta, collect my premium there. Yeah, we're going to go with the 270. So the 270, oh, whoops. Let's review what the 270 is, right? So we're at, for next week, we're at the 270. That gives us $1,000 worth of share appreciation, 86% chance of profitability, a 0.16 delta. And the volume is fantastic. Look at this volume here. IV's low, open interest at 20,701. So we're going to do the 270. We're going to be able to, we have obviously the roll, so we're going to be able to lock in around 111. See if we can get a fill for 111. So that would pay us another $100 for the week. Let's see if we can get a fill there. We'll let that sit for a second and cook. And that would allow us another $1,000 worth of share appreciation. We would be into the green for Tesla. And let's see if we can get it done. So, oh, I think it just filled. Yep, it just filled. So we're filled there. Again, my average cost, I have 156 shares there. So I do have a huge odd lot that can run. But my average cost is 257. We're at 256 right now. And so that would be some nice share appreciation. So that's where we're sitting for Tesla. Just rolled that out, made another $100. And it goes straight to our buying power. Now we've got Amazon. This is trading at 153. We're going to roll this position out. Glad that I went up an extra strike. Last week we talked about it. Went a little bit safer and I sacrificed some premium. We were at 155 earlier in the week. And Amazon, we are going up and out again. So I really should trade this 160. But it's hard to say. So if we go back to Amazon as a stock, let's just scroll. Let's go to Amazon real quick. I just want to show you. So year to date, we're at a high. I think what's the high of this stock ever? Back in the 170s. So it's definitely possible we get back there. I do want to look at what the 52-week high is. 52-week high is 155.63, which we put in this week. So if we do surpass into these strikes, we are talking new 52-week highs, which is always good. Amazon looks like it's primed to run, but let's roll this position up. And this is a forever hold for me. I never want to lose this company. And so I'm going to sacrifice premium for share appreciation. I'm going to roll it up. Maybe it's not the greatest play in terms of total credit. I'm only going to get $22, but this allows me to hopefully stay out of the money. It's going to give me another $500 in share appreciation if we do run, and it's a 90% chance of profitability, right? So we're trading right at that 0.1 delta. We are in a crazy bullish market right now. I've been seeing stocks just flying off the charts, and putting new 52-week highs in, and so I would rather sacrifice premium for share appreciation in this market right now. So let's see if we can get a fill for 22. If we can't, we'll come back at the end of the day, and we'll see if we can get a fill later. But I don't think we're going to hit 155 today. If we do, I've got theta on my side, and this option is going to continue to decay away. I'm right between the bid and the ask, so we're looking good there. But I want to look at some of the stocks that are in the red today, right? Not a whole lot of stocks are in the red, but I do want to make some plays. I've got about $7,000 worth of capital. I did add $250. You can see my contribution. Unfortunately, I maxed out at $6,000 in this account, so I can't get it. I can't get it to 100%, unfortunately. But I can do $200 more, and I'll do the $200 this next week to end it off for the 2023 year, and we will max out our IRA contribution. And then, you know what? We get it cracking for next year. As long as I stay under the 228,000 for next year in the income, we'll let the accountant figure that out. So we're at $81,494 for the week. We should probably go over this. We're up 1,700 or 2%. The month 7% or 5,600. 3 months 9,754 or 13.60%. And year to date we're at a whopping up $20,000 or 33.15%, and I'm not paying a single cent of taxes on this. I love the Roths just for that reason. I've been adding to these accounts since I was 18, so over a decade I've been adding to these, and let's keep adding to it. So my stock I'm looking at today that's in the red is going to be AI. This one's having a little bit of a pullback, down 8% for the week. For the month, pretty much flat. 3 months up 11%. But I want to trade some options on AI, so I'm going to trade it safe. But I want to collect a little bit of income. So we're going to come down here, and I'm going to do, I was looking at the 25.5 earlier. Let's see what we're trading at a 0.9 delta on the 25.5. I think there's some money to be made there. I think I could trade this one actually. And I'm going to do 3 of these. So we're talking about 77. Oh, I don't have enough for 3. All right, we're going to do 2. So we're going to do 2, $5,100 worth of credit. I'm going to keep some cash on hand and look for some plays maybe on Monday or Tuesday. Or Tuesday, I should say. That's $28 added to the account, instantly in our buying power. AI at 26. Happy to take the shares if we get there. I have 1,700 available. I don't see a whole lot of plays that I want to make with the capital available as of right now. Probably going to be looking for some SoFi, Riot, Mara, or TSLL next week if we get a dip. Maybe even some. I don't have enough for Rivian. So yeah, so those are the plays I'm looking at for next week. Got some cash available, and I do have, yeah, that's everything for, oh, it looks like Amazon still hasn't rolled. So that's everything I have for this week. Again, we're going to add some more money next week. We're going to make some more plays on Monday if there are any that present itself with the additional $1,700. Maybe a longer dated one. But yeah, this is pretty much it for 2023. We're coming into the end of the year. We got Christmas next week. We have one more trading week, one more Friday left. So I'll make a video obviously at the end of next week to get it done for the end of the year. Would love to be around that 34-35% if I can get there. We'll see what the stock market has in store if the Santa Claus rally continues. But that's what we got for the week. Thank you everybody that tunes in each and every single week. All my supporters, I really appreciate it. I hope that I am passing some knowledge that makes your investing journey a little bit easier, that maybe challenges you or makes you trade a little bit differently, or helps you, or any of those. So thank you everybody. Don't forget to drop the like. I appreciate the support. We'll catch you next week. Happy investing.